The movie being John Malkovich is about a secret door that is found in a building, and people who go in can essentially potentially live out their lives in the mind of John Malkovich and have some type of influence on the things that he does, and essentially creating a sense of immortality, because this is something that's been done for generations, not through John Malkovich, but through other hosts. Now,
My head!
as soon as I started seeing this, I immediately started thinking about a lot of these old school OSR games and a lot of these games where you don't have the ability to really role play your character thoroughly. For example, there's this guy that I was watching on YouTube who's talking about, he rolled up his character, he had all these different stats and something similar to this where there's a 9 strength, and he immediately thought, gee, I wish I could have rolled a little bit higher here and a little bit there, because then I would be able to do this and I would be able to do that. Now, this is a major issue that we see with a lot of the OSR games, where they want you to roll the dice, and no matter what the numbers are, you have to get those numbers and distribute them to the different attributes. Now, in D&D 1E, the Gygax edition, they started creating a huge list of ways that you could do this, giving you a lot of more flexibility where you can just take those numbers and then assign them to the different ability scores. But then you could also just do it the old school way where you went down the line. Now, the problem with any of this stuff, either way, even if it gives you the flexibility to choose your ability stat, is that you still cannot decide how to improve your character based on these ways. And I think this is a big problem with the OSR games. There's really no free will, right? Or what people commonly call player agency. So very much like the John Malkovich movie, once you are in the vessel of John Malkovich, you are stuck with his ability sets. No offense, John, but maybe you have a 9 strength and you do not have the ability to really improve because you're only a piece of the consciousness and you can try to influence. But at the end of the day, John Malkovich is not going to the gym.
My head!
So the thing I want to do is I want to apply maximum role play to your OSR game, fix it, and let's start creating a point-based system for the game. So just like size matters in our world, if you're little or if you're huge, it's really going to help determine how strong you're going to be. Size is going to matter. So as much as I'd like to see Danny DeVito as Conan the Barbarian, not going to happen. We're going to look at these different races that in your OSR game and try to apply these different types of bonuses. And we're going to steal from Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We're going to start with the base of 10 for all those ability scores, and then we're going to apply maximum roleplay by looking at general background, your race, class, and some extra points for the max RP experience. This is the racial bonuses that you get in 5th edition 5.0. Screenshot it, use it for your game, for your OSR game. Apply these bonuses based on the type of race you are. Now, if these are kind of split a little bit in detail, high elf versus wood elf versus drow elf. If you don't want to do that and just pick one for the regular elf, go ahead and do that and give them that bonuses. In addition, we're going to have more bonus points to apply to those different classes. Get your class from your current OSR game, look across, and wherever it says primary ability, you're going to add 5 points to those stats, those ability scores only. And we're going to make those backgrounds matter. We're going to steal this from D&D 5.5. We're going to look at those backgrounds and see right there under ability scores, we're going to apply 3 points to any one of those attributes there, really showing that background, that training you had, gives you direct benefit to those ability scores. And the final thing we're going to do is we're going to apply maximum role play for your game by really thinking about how those ability scores increase using 3 points. We're going to add them to any of your ability scores that you have, any of your stats. And these are just examples of some of the things you can say for role playing purposes are how they increase their points to those ability scores. And here it is. This is the whole thing, the whole overview. You're going to start with the base ability score of 10. Then you're going to apply all these different bonuses to the background, to the race, to the class, and we're going to have those maximum RP points. I'm Don Franco 3. This is RPG Boons, where we talk about everything RPG and how everything is RP.
To die. To sleep. No more.
If you like the cut of my gibberish, please hit the buttons. You know what to do. Leave a comment and I'll get back to you.
Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich.